G'day guys, Kaleidow here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a speed build inspired by Beauty and the Beast. This is in collaboration with Hattysims. She did this awesome exterior of the castle, and if you guys haven't watched that video yet, go check it out. I'll have the link down below in the description for you all. This is magnificent. Like, there's even a waterfall, there's a moat around the entire thing, there are 4 stories. It's incredible, and if you guys haven't watched it, please go and watch Hattie's side first before watching my side, because I'm going to be doing the interior, so all of the rooms and all of the insides of the castle. And the reason why we decided to do this was because we've been wanting to collab for quite some time now, and we watched the trailer of the new movie, the new Beauty and the Beast movie that's coming out later on in the year, or is it in early 2017? I'm not sure, but it's like later on. It's far away. But anyways, the trailer is beautiful, and we really wanted to do something to kind of show how excited we are for it, because it's gonna be good. I'm hyped. But yeah, I watched that trailer like so many times before getting into the build and doing like the rooms. I really wanted to kind of be inspired by both what I saw in the trailer and also what I remember from the Disney cartoon movie, because that is like a big part of my childhood and just something that is very precious to me. It's one of those Disney movies that I don't know, it's really, really close to my heart, and I was just so happy to do this. Also, the reason why this video is a little bit late, well, a couple days late actually, oh my gosh, Hattie did put up the exterior build side of this a couple days ago, and I've just been behind because I've been staying up late, like 3 a.m. to 4 a.m, sleeping only like 4 to 6 hours, and I'm usually one of those people who sleeps like 10 hours, so I've been wrecked trying to get out this dine out stuff. So I do apologize, and if Hattie, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I've been the worst to collab with recently. I've just not been with it. I've been very behind in everything, and I feel so bad. But yeah, I'm just so happy to finally get this out. It took me a lot longer to actually do the interior than I thought. Like, oh man, it took me so long. At first, like, I watched the trailers and I kind of looked at some images from the cartoon to get inspired, but I just couldn't get really into it for some reason. I'm not sure if it was because of lack of sleep or what, but I'm really happy with how it looks in the end. I have a whole bunch of screenshots at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that. I had to speed up this video a lot. If this video is a little bit difficult to watch, it's because this is sped up a lot. Like, I don't even know how many times it is sped up. It's sped up crazy amount, and I try to make this as short as possible because I feel like I need to get better at building. Like, I muck around a lot. I look back at my build, I'm just like, does this look okay? I'm not sure. I really wish that I could build like Hattie. We're talking about it a couple weeks back, maybe like a month ago or something, how fast she can build, how she's got really good at it. I don't know why I'm so like, I'm such a scatterbrain. I forget where things are. Like, I'm like, okay, I want to get this, I want to use this in the build, and then I'll forget where it is in the store, like in the little area where you buy things that you can see flickering around down the bottom there, because it's so sped up. Oh my gosh. I just really wanted to have this video as short as possible, so then it is more interesting for you guys to watch. I know that a lot of people think that a speed build should be the entire process, and I can understand that, but I am one of those types of builders where I feel like it would be very boring for you guys to see me do everything, because I'm just very indecisive, and this room that we are actually doing right now, the ballroom, was my most indecisive room because I really wanted to totally capture the essence of Beauty and the Beast. I was very inspired by the last scene in the animation where there are just these huge like royal blue curtains and drapes everywhere, and everything's sort of lit up gold, but it's still very like beige sort of walls and flooring, and with these like gold accents around the room and lots of candles. It's really grand and beautiful, really romantic. That's what I really wanted to capture in this room, and I think I did all right. It took me a couple tries. I did a lot with the floor. I changed a lot, so you guys are probably going to see a couple cuts and stuff later on where you're like, whoa, you totally changed that room. It's totally different to last time we had a look at it. But yeah, I decided to cut out parts here and there because it was just very, very tedious. And well, it wasn't tedious for me to build because I was really into it, but because I'm not really thinking about recording while I'm building. I worry about the video side afterwards when I'm editing and doing like the voiceover, but while I'm building, I kind of just like forget that I'm recording and I just go for it. So that's also a big reason why I have to cut up these videos a bit, because I just keep going and like I don't realize that I'm being really boring, and when I'm looking back at the build and seeing if it looks good, like that can be boring for you guys. So that is the reason why I do cuts. I've just talked about that for way too long. Now we are doing the kitchen. I just wanted the kitchen to be kind of simple. I wanted it to be more green themed because the outside of the castle is kind of red roses, because in Beauty and the Beast, of course, roses is a big theme, and I didn't want everything in the castle. It would have been very, very easy for me to have every single room to be red, like have red accents in it, or red carpet or something red. So that's why I was really happy that I got the blues in the ballroom area there. I do have a bit of red at the end of the video. You'll see it a bit more too. But in the kitchen, I wanted it to be a bit more green with the red also still, but it's a little bit different to the other rooms, and I'm really happy with how it looks. It's very weird, like moody. The candles give off a really nice warm light, I noticed. Like, I know you could go in-game and change the color of the lighting and like the dimness and everything, but I actually really love the yellow hue that the candles in this game emit. So I didn't want to change it, and I just was kind of working with it because in the cartoon and also in the trailer of the movie with actors, everything had this really nice glow about it, and I was super happy that we could achieve that very easily, like by default in The Sims 4 also. And I put so many nicks and knacks in the kitchen too. And we have a pantry, of course, because I always have pantries in my houses. I don't know why. I just really like having a pantry. And maybe it's because I love cooking, and I've always been like, well, if I need a lot of space for all my food and all of my supplies, I need that room. But yeah, we always have a pantry. Right now we are working on a bit of a parlor room, but it's sort of like an entertainment room also. You guys got a little glimpse of the changes and alterations I did to the ballroom. It's looking kind of good. I like the red carpet. I got rid of the lounge chair and that there. I also had a TV in there at one point, but I decided to get rid of that. If you guys would like to add a TV, like you can if you want. I just wanted to kind of keep this true to the show, to the story. It's not in the 21st century. It's like in the 1600s or 1700s, something like that, maybe even earlier. So I'm pretty sure it's based in France too. I'm pretty sure Belle is French. And actually a while ago I watched a video, or there was like an image or something on Facebook showing all of the different Disney princesses and all their stories and where they come from, like what country, and I thought that was so interesting. I love when I hear cool Disney stories that are inspired by real stories, like real princesses and what happened to them. It's kind of interesting. Now we are upstairs and we just did the Beast's room. So this is his quarters. He has a private library, and if you guys didn't see, I accidentally forgot to record that room because I was enjoying it so much. I tried to really encapsulate the darkness. It's a lot darker and gloomier than the rest of the house. It has the stone walls, the stone floor, and we also have that little nook in there that has the rose. Unfortunately, we do not have a vase, like a glass vase to go over the rose, but I did think about trying to put, you know, the scrolls, how they're in a glass case. I tried doing that. I think I didn't actually record me experimenting with that, but I did try. Didn't work. Did not work. I did try, okay? And I'm really happy with how that room turns out. You guys will see some more screenshots at the end. I know I didn't really record much of that. I just got really excited. Right now we are doing another bedroom, and I was imagining this to be Belle's room, because if you guys remember, she is given a bedroom and she's given all of these riches. She's given everything that she could ever need. And I love the curtains around the bed. The other bed in Beast's room, I decided not to do anything really special with curtains around it because I don't remember there being a bed in his quarters in the movies. So I was like, well, I'm gonna make this very minimalistic, and this room I wanted it to be a bit more like BAM. Even though this isn't the master room, it has a lot more furniture in it, and it's a lot more comfier, much more comfortable. And of course, candles. We have candles everywhere in this house. It's just something that I really wanted to repeat over and over again. So yeah, there are actually like 3, or maybe there's 4. I think there's 4 bathrooms in this entire castle. That's pretty good. It took me a while to plan out the rooms for this too. I never show that on screen, on camera, because it just takes me a very, very long time. And like I said, I'm a very tedious builder, and I just don't think that would be entertaining for you guys. Here's a little snippet of the, I don't know what you would call it. It's like the little middle stairwell area. I just wanted it to be a different color scheme to the rest of the house. It's more of a royal blue. Actually, I don't think the blue in the ballroom is exactly royal blue. I think it's more like a sky blue, but in here it's definitely royal blue themed. And I love the color of the wall. Like, this wall paneling just reminds me, like the color just reminds me of Beauty and the Beast so much. Oh my gosh, there's so many things in The Sims 4 that actually really suit this theme a lot, like a lot. I decided to throw in a little bedroom for like a little kid's bedroom. Of course, this is a girl's room. If you guys have watched my 100 Baby Minecraft series, you would know that I had Beauty and the Beast in my series, and they had a baby. And I called their baby Rose. She was a girl, of course, so I was in my head imagining this would be Rose's room, and I know that's like fan fiction, but in my head I just thought, like, if they had a baby, like if Beast and Belle had a baby, they would totally call it Rose, because why not? That's like how they were brought together. And yeah, I really had fun with this room. It's probably got a lot more decorations, a lot more work in it than the other rooms, just because I have a lot of fun doing little girls' rooms. I just think they're really cool and playful. I can't wait. Well, I can wait to have a kid, but when I do have kids one day in the far future, I will get very excited about decorating their room, like seriously. But yeah, that is something for me to worry about in the very distant future. Now we are doing the library. I wanted there to be a huge library for Belle or whoever lives in this house to explore and just like relax and read a book. I was going to have a computer up here, but then I decided I didn't want to have any electronics really. The only room in this whole house that is kind of 21st century, I guess, would be the kitchen, but I still tried to keep the kitchen very old style and traditional. And I did have a meditation thing in here, but I decided to get rid of it. It just wasn't fitting properly, and I don't think it would suit the story like Beauty and the Beast either. I don't know why I had it there. I just wanted to put some more skill stuff around here. We do have a chess table and a bonsai. And if you guys want to add some other things for your Sims, of course you can. By the way, I would like to say that this is on the gallery. It isn't right now, me recording this, but it will be. So by the time this goes up. So if you would like to check that out, my origin is just Kaleidow. Not just Kaleidow, it's actually Kaleidow. And yeah, if you guys would like to follow me on there, I upload things sometimes. I've been a little bit MIA with The Sims recently because what happened, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my Smitten and Oh My Goddess series, and basically I was working on Oh My Goddess a lot and then I accidentally saved over my Smitten save and I almost cried. Like, I wanted to die that day. I was watching the saving wheel go around and made me really sad. I was just like, no, all of that work, I had builds on there that I hadn't saved in my gallery or anything, and no backups that I could recover anything from. So that was just really depressing. And yeah, okay, we're gonna stop talking about that because I'm gonna get really sad talking about that, but I am working on getting those two series back. I've just been super duper busy with moving and stuff. Even though it's been like a month since I've moved, it just feels like I haven't really got much, like I haven't achieved a lot in that time. I'm just still settling in. Really happy with how this library has come along, and now you guys get to see kind of what the ballroom looked like in between all of this. I do add the lounge chair and that in front of the fireplace a little bit towards the end. I'm not sure if I show you guys that, but it will be in the screenshots for sure. And yeah, there's only one desk in the library. You guys could add another one. There's definitely room for another desk. Maybe on the side there next to that wall where that chair is, where that orange chair is in the corner. And there was a brief look at the carpet that I put in. I also, that's something that I do cut out, is me putting the patterned floors on with the Control F. That's how you do the small triangle floor tiles, and you can make some really cool patterns with that. Another tip that I learned from Hattie. So if you guys want to learn some stuff about building in The Sims, check out her channel. Like I've already said you guys to check it out, but seriously, I've learned a lot about building from watching her videos, and they're just entertaining. And this is sort of like an attic room up here. I just put a whole bunch of random stuff, and now we are up to the screenshots. Yay! So this is the entrance room, and it's got that big vase of roses right there. I really like this room. Here is the ballroom, and how I ended up doing the flooring. I changed the floor tiles so many times, but I'm really happy with how it ended up being, and I'm glad that I did kind of go over it 1,000 times, honestly. And I did add those chairs and little table in front of the fireplace because I thought it was just a nice little area to sit. The kitchen with the green curtains, and I also added some little cupboards up the top there. The dining room with that amazing new lighting update. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with how the lighting is in The Sims 4 now. Here is a look into the parlor room, which is basically like a music room, really. I really like the black and white and yellowy beige in this room. The stairwell area, which is really simple, but still has a grand feeling to it. My favorite bedroom, even though this is like the most modern out of all of the bedrooms, the kids' room, of course. And now we are looking into the second master bedroom, which has this gorgeous little sitting area, and I just love the lighting. I'm in love with it so much. I love how everything is just red in here, and I think it looks really lovely. Really suits the whole theme of Beauty and the Beast, in my opinion. Super duper romantic, of course. Now we are in the library. I love how I use the chestnut sort of wood in this room a lot, and I'm really glad that I kept this room all as one room. Like, I could have split it up and into different little areas, but I ended up using furniture to do that for me. So really happy with how open this all is, and it's definitely a functional library where you could go and study in. And the last images that I'm going to show you guys is of the Beast's bedroom. So this is his room, his little headquarters, I suppose. And it is really, really like kind of cold and stark in here, but I tried to make it still warm. We didn't use black, like a lot of black in here. I tried to keep it more like either neutral beige or browns, which I'm really happy with. I think it definitely looks like it is kind of from the film. And this is my favorite part about this room entirely. It's this little window nook with the rose on the table. Like, this just makes it for me. This just screams Beauty and the Beast. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Hattie's video. I'll put that down below in the description. I also would like to say a big thank you to Hattie for doing this collab with me. We've been planning to do a collab together for quite some time now, so I'm really glad that we finally did something, and did something as cool as a Beauty and the Beast castle. Like, this is awesome. Yay! But yeah, Hattie is definitely one of those simmers that needs more attention. She has just so talented, really good at building. Like, I can't explain how incredible she is at building. So if you guys want to watch someone who is really good at building, go check out her videos. She also has LPs and stuff which are like on point, really cool. I'm pretty sure she's just about to start a witch one. I'm not totally up to date on that one, but pretty awesome. Alrighty guys, I'm going to let you all go now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in another one very, very soon. Goodbye!